It was young people, all of whom have deep engagement with these issues. Everyone has their own tales and stories, and completely pent up, not spoken about, truly an elephant in the room. And all of a sudden, we were in an environment where we could first talk about the fears,
right,
and then we could talk about the hopes, and then we could get down to talking about what the standard ought to be. And wow, it was really impressive.
Yeah, it was fun. And I've said this to you, but the first time we spoke about the issue and you said to the room, all right, boys on one side, girls on the other side, which is a ballsy move on your part in this environment. And you asked, would anyone object to that, or does anyone think that's a bad idea? And I suppose you asked it somewhat rhetorically, and I actually shook my head. And some of the students came up to me after class and asked me why I shook my head. But even at that early moment, I thought, you know, let's not cement what makes us different. Let's try to break it down, you know, and start speaking to each other as individuals and not as these categories that we're placed in. Anyway, so also one day in class you said, what can we do about this? And I put my hand up and I said, wouldn't it be nice if the whole school could all sit down in a room and talk about what we want to be the standard that governs our sexual misconduct policy? Wouldn't it be nice if we could have a school-wide assembly and everyone would put in their 2 cents and we'd come to some kind of community consensus, at least on maybe what the 2 positions or 3 positions are, but get everyone involved since it affects everyone. And you said, the next class, the next week, okay, why don't we try it? So we got involved in starting to try it, to try to get the whole community engaged in talking about Title IX without any specific agenda or position at that point, just trying to weed out the different positions that existed in the community, get them out of people, explain to people that it wasn't about being deeply informed on the issue, but that everyone's opinion was valuable just by nature of their being there. In fact, the less informed you were, in a way, the more informed you were, because it's just about interpersonal relations and the way that people relate to each other. And now there's htt9.
Harvard Talks Title IX.
Harvard Talks Title IX.
Let it be known that Harvard's a place where we can talk about the elephant in the room.
Elephant in the room.
That's the idea.
Mm-hmm.